So when I tell people I'm a professional psychic medium, I get mixed responses. Some people are totally cool with it, while others, not so much. I'll get like a laugh or an eye roll or a sneer, and I can immediately tell when I'm being stereotyped and dismissed and completely disrespected as a human being. They just automatically assume I'm a fraud. Some psychic mediums are frauds, yes, but a lot of us aren't. So it's really unfortunate when we all just get tossed into a bin and dismissed. So I wanted to talk about some of the reasons why people are stereotyping. Number one, experience. Maybe they have had an actual reading with someone and they had a bad experience. Maybe they feel like it didn't go well, or the person was a total fraud and just took all their money. And maybe that bad experience they're projecting onto you because it turned them off of all psychic mediums. Like, okay, I dipped my toe in the water, it didn't work out, so just forget it. And then they run the other way. So they're projecting that experience onto you. I have compassion for people that happened to, because I don't want people to get pushed away from the other side. Like, we all have higher selves on the other side. We all have spirit guides, and that internal guidance system that we have, also known as our intuition, is very valuable. So when I hear somebody's had a bad experience, that makes me sad, because I want to bring them back to the other side and open up their mind and open up their heart to connecting again. I don't want them to run away with fear or anger or, frustration or whatever. So that kind of situation makes me sad. So I try to have more compassion for those people. Unfortunately, that bad experience jaded them towards all others, which is sad because it didn't just turn them off from the other side, but it also caused them to generalize us and throw all psychic mediums together and think that we're all alike, which we're not. So yeah, the bad experience, hopefully they can, open up their mind and heart again and try to have another more positive experience. Kind of the converse of that is lack of experience, where they can't relate to anything you say or do because they've never personally connected to the other side. So they have no idea what you're even talking about. In this case, it's like they think it's impossible. They think psychic abilities are impossible. And it's like they either doubt what you do or don't believe in it entirely, which leads them to believe you're completely delusional. And if someone thinks you're insane, it's pretty hard to earn their trust and respect. And so this automatically affects how they view you, and it also affects how they treat you. They treat you in a disrespectful manner, cold demeanor, rude to you, condescending, etc. So they don't understand what you do because they have no experience with the other side, and they just can't relate to you. So again, heart and mind are closed to you, and unfortunately this affects the way they treat you. So this is one of the reasons why I think intuitive development is so important, because I encourage people to develop their own intuition, meditate, connect with their spirit guides, do the automatic writing. I have videos about that as well. It's so important for people to try to connect with the other side themselves, because I want them to have their own experiences connecting and get their own proof so that they know it's possible. I've read for ex-atheists who were able to connect with the other side, and they moved away from atheism and started channeling for themselves and getting intuitive information for themselves because they got their own proof. They had their own experiences, and so their belief system changed accordingly, based on those personal experiences. So when I meet somebody who thinks it's completely impossible, again, I have compassion towards them. I'm like, oh man, spirit guides matter. Spirit guides are important. That divine guidance, again, is super valuable. So yeah, I have compassion for them as well. Number 3, the people that think you bring nothing to the table. You have no value. You are not offering anything of value to people. You are not providing a real service to society. You're just taking advantage of people and feeding off their fears, and they don't see this as heart-focused work or any sort of valid life purpose. And so they don't see you as having any sort of integrity at all whatsoever, right? They're basically judging you like you're a bad person, right? You're a bad person. You have no morals. You have no integrity. You should be ashamed of yourself, right? You have no integrity. And they completely don't respect you. The respect just left the building, right? You're a bad person. So this is where it's important to stay secure in the fact that you do provide a valuable service. And I just think of my sessions and how I've helped people, and I'm secure in that I feel good about the service that I'm providing to my clients. And I feel like I'm genuinely helping them. So that requires a lot of, security in, who you are, what you do for a living, knowing you're a good person, knowing you're working from the heart, and that you are genuine. So yeah, again, just immediate judgment. I don't see any value in what you're doing. But yeah, I think that's where you really need to stay secure in who you are, and just know, no, I have integrity. You're not treating me like I do, but I have integrity. Another thing is what I noticed is religion. People will start quoting Bible verses, saying, oh, psychic mediumship, that's necromancy, that's forbidden. And I never really understood that because it seemed very contradictory to me, because Jesus was a psychic medium, he made psychic predictions. He was connecting with the other side constantly for guidance on his path and what to do next. And so that just seemed kind of strange to me. Every time somebody quotes those Bible verses, I'm like, yeah, but that totally contradicts what Jesus did. And also, I feel like the Bible just words things differently. If Angel Gabriel descends upon you and delivers you a message, that's mediumship, because Angel Gabriel doesn't live in this dimension. You see what I mean? Angel Gabriel is an entity that doesn't live in this dimension. So if he descends upon you and delivers you a message, that's mediumship. You're connecting with the other side. Okay. Number 6. Wait, sorry, I just want to make sure I got everything. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, 5. I'm skipping stuff here. This is one of the things that happens pretty quick. They immediately view you through a different lens when they stereotype you. It completely changes the way they see you, immediately. And at this point, I'm completely dismissed as a soul, and I am not seen anymore. I am not Christine Pavlina. I'm just a psychic medium fraud in their eyes. I'm just not seen. And it is just over before it started. I'm not even given a chance. I'm not even allowed up to bat. Just completely dismissed, not seen anymore, placed into a bin, adios. When this happens, you really can't take it personally because they don't see you. They don't see you. All they see is this title that they completely judge you for. They don't see you. And, again, you need to have a strong sense of self and lots of self-love and be secure in who you are. And just know that they're viewing you through a lens that's inaccurate. It's inaccurate. They're misjudging you. So, yeah. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about. Negative emotion. When people hear what I do for a living, it stirs up all sorts of emotions. Fear, anger, distrust, ego, I don't know. Discomfort. They're not comfortable with it, maybe. And so all of this negative emotion can bubble up, and they want to release that venom on you. And in this case, I would pray, because people have free will, so they're allowed to form an opinion about you, right? But people also could change their minds about you later. You know, maybe time goes on and they're shown more things or whatever, and they could change their mind about you later. So, you know, pray for them, and don't be afraid to, you know, ask the other side for help, right? Another thing the other side wanted me to mention is accountability. The people that are stereotyping you and mistreating you are being held accountable. Because basically what they're doing is they're waving their arms around and saying, hey, universe, I have lessons to learn about not stereotyping people and immediately judging them and treating them poorly. And the universe is, and the law of attraction gets triggered, right? And the universe is like, okay, we'll give you some karmic lessons that will teach you not to stereotype people or, you know, treat them poorly. See what I mean? So it's like, there are things that the universe wants them to gain knowledge about. So those are karmic lessons that they're basically attracting to themselves with their behavior. They have free will. I mean, they can do whatever they want, but there are karmic ramifications for stereotyping you and mistreating you. Please know that, you know, you're pursuing heart-focused work and you're aligned with truth, and please pursue that, you know, with pride, knowing that, and find solace in that, and find comfort and joy in that, despite what people are judging you on, because you know they're incorrect about you. So just, you know that you're aligned with the truth and the light, and pray and ask God for help with anything you need. Anyway, I just wanted to share some aspects of stereotyping and how I handle them. But, you know, just know people are accountable for their behavior. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.